Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Mark again here, WeatherMan Plus. Now I'm going to update you not only on the storm we've been watching for around the 21st, mainly because it was my birthday, that's why I was checking it out, but we have an even bigger storm coming later on in March. We have two big storms coming in March, and the second one being a pretty monster storm, guys, huge. So we have a storm coming to the south and the southeast, and it could bring some tornadoes, a little chance of it as it goes to the southeast as well. Florida just had 2 or 3 tornadoes themselves as we get this next system coming through the upper Midwest, the Ohio Valley, and it could bring a little bit of snowfall in the upper Midwest. Then we're going to have a big system come to the southwest, deep trough, and stay there for 4 days before it finally comes up to the center of the U.S. And this is going to be a strong storm. Then towards the end of the month, we have an even stronger storm that's coming, and it's bringing a lot more severe weather with it. So if you've never been here before, hello, my name is Mark. I do upload every single day, just not Friday from sundown to sundown Saturday. That is Sabbath. But I always make sure you're covered, and if lives are at risk, I always make sure that you have the updated information. I always show when lives are at risk. But we're always ahead of the storms here. If you've never been here before, ask around. We show the patterns before anybody. And this next storm, we've been watching for a minute. And it's showing cold air coming once again. And it's going to bring cold air to the south and the southeast in March. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you know my videos do come out. I waited a little bit longer today just to make sure that the information was trending, it was accurate, and it was consistent. So share the video, guys. Hit the like button if you're loving these updates on these weather patterns. Now let's get into what we have coming. And when you look at the precipitation, you can see how much rainfall is going to add up from the system. You do get a little bit of rain in the northwest as these days come along. But as we get to severe weather in the south, it is going to bring 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, 1 inch being the yellow, 2 inches being that red. And you can see how it goes heavy over northern Florida once again. But when we get that next system going through the upper Midwest, it's going to bring a little chance for some snowfall for some people, Ohio Valley, upper Midwest, not a lot. But it's bringing severe weather to the south once again when that happens. Then we have that next system coming right around my birthday. And not only the heavy precipitation in the northwest, because you are going to be on a high ridge for a while, but it's coming to the central U.S., bringing a lot of rainfall from the 21st to the 23rd. Then with that next system coming at the end of the month, it's going to add up to even more rainfall for the south. So we have a lot of rain coming, a lot of severe weather in the south. And when we look at our potential velocity anomaly, listen to when we have storms coming into our U.S., and this does help around hurricane season. And guys, I do see slow moving storms, kind of like Dorian was for Jamaica last season. These are going to be some very slow moving storms during this hurricane season because of this weather pattern coming up. I would do a video, but you know there's so many copycats, but I will keep you updated. We have a serious season coming. But for those that never seen this, from 120W is your west coast, 60W is your east coast. And as you look, we have the severe weather that's coming in the coming days, Monday and Tuesday. And it don't look too serious, but there's a chance for tornadoes. There's some wind, and it is bringing some severe weather. As well as the next one coming around my birthday, around 21st to the 23rd. That next system I showed you. Now, don't look too strong, but it's going to be just about the same strength as the one we're getting now. But GFS is hinting that we do have a strong system coming right around the end of March, after the 27th and before April. Now, you can see here with the Euro that the system we're getting now, it don't show too strong. There is severe weather, but you can see the difference in the strength from the one we're getting now, Monday and Tuesday, to that next system that comes down. It will be a little bit stronger sometime around my birthday. This will be the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, bringing that little bit of snowfall, maybe even one line of major snowfall. But if you look at the system coming at the beginning of April, the end of March, Euro shows it very strong and a little bit further west. This will cover more area, more severe weather for a lot more people. And Euro also sees another one coming, not as big as the one that's coming at the end of this month, but we have another system coming to the center of the U.S. sometime around the middle of April. And when you look at your AO, your Arctic Oscillation, it lets you know if we have any cold air coming down with these troughs that's going to be coming into our system. You can see that cold dip that we just got in the south, then it went up to the northeast. It's a system that we just dealt with. And you remember what temperatures those did bring y'all. But then we're going on this big warm-up. It's going to last for a good bit, but right around the 20th and 21st, all the way to the 23rd, we're getting more cold air coming into our country. And if y'all remember the last 2 updates, it's showing that it went deep. It's retracted back once again that it's not going to be that cold of air is coming in. It'll be 40s coming into our country. Some people is going to be in freezing temperatures, but this was showing freezing temperatures to the south And it keeps going back and forth. Remember, click that bell. I will keep you updated. And to get a good idea of what's going on with these systems, what these models are going to be showing soon, this data is what helps with everything. Models don't do nothing but show what the data shows. And you can see with the NAO, it lets us know if we're going into a deep trough or a high ridge when these systems come in. You can see the system we're dealing with now. It came into two little dips, one for the south, then it went to the northeast. That's what you're dealing with now. Then it goes on a higher ridge, gets out of here. That's when that warm air comes. But then we're going to bomb right back down, right around my birthday, to another deep trough coming into our country. And this is bringing that cold air that I just showed you. Now, when you look at your 500 millibar height, you can see what goes on with these systems. And as you get this surface low, all this red means rising air, warm temperatures. All this blue is sinking air. And this is where our surface lows form up, guys, and all this sinking air. And this is our severe weather we're going to get for Monday and Tuesday, and it will drag up to the mid-Atlantic and weaken down, go into the ocean. Then you can see we're going to get another deep trough. This is one that's going to bring some colder temperatures all the way to the south, and then it's going to rise up to the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley. This is going to be that storm that's going to come around Friday, bringing that chance for snowfall across the upper Midwest. Then as that leaves out and we get around the 21st through the 23rd, we get this very deep trough. It does have cold air with it, but it is going to be on to the southwest and digging in for like 4 days, just sitting there spinning and spinning. It's getting blocked by this high pressure right here, and it can't raise up. So it's going to sit there and bomb out and spin down, and then it does go off to the east very weak after that. But it still brought some cold temperatures to the south. And then again, as we go towards the end of the month, we get the same thing, rinse and repeat. We're going to get another deep trough coming to the southwest. It's going to drag to the southeast, and this is going to be a big storm. This one's going to be even bigger than the one coming around the 20s. Now, I got myself out of the way so you can see this. This is your 850 millibar temperature, so you can see the temperatures that is coming with this storm. This is right on the 17th, right before we get that system going up to the upper Midwest, the Ohio Valley. It is going to bring cold temperatures to the south, mostly towards Texas for the coldest temperatures, and then drag to the southeast all the way until Sunday. And then right on the 21st, we get our next surface low that I showed you dropping down from the southwest. Very warm temperatures all the way up in Canada. Now, as it swings through for the 21st and the 22nd, this is going to make a cold front line right here all the way from the south to the upper Midwest. And this is going to bring severe weather, a lot of lightning, a lot of thunderstorms, but it's bringing cold temperatures to the south. And you can see how it's carrying all the way to the southeast as well, all the way to the 25th and the 26th. Very cold temperatures coming with it. It's not super cold, but it's not going to be the 70s and 80s that y'all feeling now. And you know it's going to be severe weather when you look at your cape. Your cape shows you instability, you're lifting the atmosphere, and this is right around Tuesday when we get that severe weather that's coming in the south. And I do have an update for you guys, but you see it does drag over to the southeast as well. Goes over Florida with a lot of cape. This will bring more storms to y'all, Florida, as you go through Wednesday, and it goes off. But then that storm that's coming down, bringing those cold temperatures, it is going to make another front line, raise up our cape values again for some more severe weather. And this one's going to the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, kind of weak, as it's really strong in the south for the 18th all the way on to the southeast. But once we get into the 21st and 22nd and we get that next good system coming in, by the time it stretches uplift all the way up towards Nebraska. Very strong dew points, very warm temperatures, and it will bring some thunderstorms with it. But you can see the strong intensity of the cape values that we're going to be dealing with versus what we're about to deal with now. As it drags across the 22nd, gets stronger for the Ohio Valley, brings very strong lift, some strong storms. Then the 23rd, it goes over to the southeast, mid-Atlantic. You still got some cape up in the Ohio Valley, but that's just for thunderstorms. That's not going to be for tornadoes. That's just a blue. Remember, the blue needs to touch the green to have any chances for tornadoes. Goes off by Thursday over the mid-Atlantic into the ocean. But then we get that bigger system that comes in towards the end of the month, around the 28th, 29th, and is bringing a lot of cape with that as well. Reaching way up to Nebraska once again and bringing even stronger lift, stronger values of your cape. Now, when you look at the precipitable water to see what's going on and how much energy, how much precipitation is getting into these storms. You can see the one that we're getting on Friday is going to bring a lot of moisture all the way up to the Ohio Valley with that storm coming to the upper Midwest, bringing that chance for that snowfall, while you get some good rainfall in the south that whole time, south and southeast. And that's when them cold temperatures come down. That's why you see all this dry air. Then right around the 21st and 22nd, it does it again and brings warm temperatures, strong precipitation all the way up to the upper Midwest. It's strongest around the central of the U.S., but it is raising all the way up and bringing a chance for your severe weather as you go through the 22nd, Ohio Valley, bringing a lot of precipitation all the way up almost to Wisconsin with the severe weather. And look at this sharp cutoff. It will be some severe weather on that storm, guys, as it carries all across the U.S. to the east, bringing a lot of precipitation to a lot of people. Then the cold air coming down once again. Then towards the end of the month, we get that next one coming, that bigger one that's bringing a lot of precipitation up to the atmosphere. Is bringing it all the way up to Canada this time. It's just going to be raising higher and higher, and it's bringing a lot with it. So that is going to be a way bigger storm than what we're dealing with now or the one coming on Friday. And to get an idea of what these storms are going to be like, this is Friday on the 18th. The storm is moving in. It's going to be right around here by Iowa, and it's bringing all this warm temperatures. It will be warm dew points as well, bringing it up for the severe weather, and you're getting severe weather in the central U.S. and the south. And you are on a warm up, but now it's going to start bringing the 30s back into northern Texas and the 40s again as well. But with the wind chills, it will feel like y'all all in the 20s from this system coming through. You're still going to be 40 on the west coast, 40 in the northeast, which will change. But you can see now the northern panhandle of Texas, it feels like you're in the 20s, and the rest of y'all feel like you're in the 30s to low 40s. And the southeast, it's in the 50s and 60s, but that will change. But don't worry, that's not your highs for that day. It's for Friday. It will warm right back up to the 50s and 60s, even bring 90s over to Florida once again. But you can see the sharp cutoff. You have 60-degree temperatures on one side, 30-degree temperatures on the other as this cyclone travels through Illinois. On Saturday, these cold temperatures are going to come a little further to the southeast. We are still in the 30s and 40s for Texas. You're in the 40s in the southeast, and along the Gulf Coast, you're still in the 50s. Don't worry, Florida, you're still very warm. But you can see it dragging further and further across the Ohio Valley. And then with the wind chills, it will keep y'all feeling like y'all in 20-degree temperatures for upper Midwest and the 20s for the Ohio Valley, the upper half. Central U.S., you're still going to be in the 40s. But it is bringing a lot of wind chills with it. But once again, don't worry. That's not your highs for the day. It's just the cold air coming in from the night before to the early morning hours. You're going to warm way back up, back into the 50s and 60s. And the coast of the Northeast is going to be warm as well. But now this cold air is going to start shifting over for y'all, while you're still very warm in the south. It's just some cold mornings. Then on Sunday, on the 20th, it's going to carry all the way across the U.S. by then. And it's going to put everybody feel like y'all in the 40s. Once again, we're talking about March 20th. And literally the first day of spring is the 20th or the 21st. And we're going to be in the 40s. And with the wind chills, the upper Midwest, eastern Ohio Valley, and intercoastal Northeast, y'all still going to feel like y'all in the 20s come Sunday on the 20th. And crazy pattern. Once again, it's not going to be a highs for the day. You're going to warm way back up to where you're getting into the 60s now, even for northern Dakota. You get into the 70s in the south, get into the high 80s. It's going to be in the 90s again for Florida. But it's not going to be your highs for the day. It will warm right back up each day. And then as it swings by Thursday the 24th, it could put some freezing temperatures for the intercoastal Northeast on its way out. But once again, with the wind chills, it will make y'all feel like y'all in the 20s again as this system is leaving. So it is going to be a multi-day event. And the warm temperatures are starting to come back in the south. This is just going to be this big anomaly coming, and we have the other one coming at the end of the month. Now you can see this also from National Weather Service for the next 6 to 10 days. You're going to be below average temperatures in the northwest as this comes through. Average temperatures in the white, and very much above average in all this red, especially the northeast. And as you go from the 8 to 14 day outlook, you will be above average temperatures in the southwest, but then you got below average temperatures in this blue, average temperatures in all this white, and it goes down to southern Texas where you're normally warmer this time of year. You're going to be below average temperatures for southern Texas because instead of the 70s, you're going to be in the 40s, possibly high 30s. So as we look at the 500 millibar, you can see that we got coming in for Monday and Tuesday. This first surface low that's going to break off and come to the south and bring your severe weather. And National Weather Service did put an outlook out this for chances for severe weather. You have thunderstorms Monday in the green, marginal for severe weather, and slight risk for severe weather as well. But you only have a 2% chance for tornadoes as this cold front comes down. It is bringing some storms. Mainly it's going to be for wind and possible hail out of this storm. So here's your chances for tornadoes Monday going into Tuesday. Just be aware it is a 2% chance. It's not much of a chance, but I have seen tornadoes come out of a 2% chance. And then Tuesday, as it goes into Wednesday, is going to switch to the southeast with severe weather. I've seen a lot of lightning going over Florida. You're going to have thunderstorms and all this green, but you're in the marginal and a slight risk for severe weather now. And it is up to a 15% chance for severe weather for Tuesday going into Wednesday. And here's your cities and states that's in the severe weather risk for Tuesday going into Wednesday. Now, I know y'all was told y'all didn't have any tornadoes yesterday, and you did. Mostly earlier throughout the day. When that system strengthened up and went to the northeast, that tail that went down Florida that I showed you, that's where it come from. In Ocala, they had a serious tornado that scared everybody. This is a picture taken by Miami Diario of the tornado as it was going through Ocala. Now, this video was posted on Twitter by this guy, but you can see it was recorded and originally posted by Alex Sierra. And this was a video of a guy that was in the car when this tornado threat was coming by. I just got to warn you, I did turn it down, but this guy got really scared and it's going to be a little loud. A lot of damage came out of it. A lot of problems, guys, and we have more coming. And you can see the lightning that is coming Monday and Tuesday with that severe weather that we're getting for Texas, Louisiana, a little bit of Mississippi. Then it goes off into Florida. But when that storm comes around Thursday and Friday, it will bring some lightning up to the upper Midwest. Not much, but it's bringing more thunderstorms and severe weather. A lot more lightning strikes to the south and the southeast. It's Thursday and Friday. A lot more lightning. And as you go towards the 21st, on the next system, it does bring more severe weather, more lightning strikes to the upper Midwest, all the way to the south. A lot of lightning in the south as it keeps moving with more and more storms. Look how strong that is. Very strong system coming, guys. 2 of them. But according to the NAM, let's look at the first one first. Coming in Monday, you start getting a lot of cape, a lot of lift as you go through Monday afternoon. And that's when everything is really going to pop off. You're going to have thunderstorms, but the threat isn't until the afternoon towards your possibility for tornadoes. It strengthens all the way up to 8 o'clock, and that's where things really start around 8 o'clock. And it slowly goes down after 11 and 12, but it's there all the way into the early morning hours. And with the lightning strikes, you'll see that the severe weather does carry to the southeast. But it don't carry that tornado threat with it. It's right along the coast, very weak perimeters. Mostly is going to be from 8 o'clock at night till midnight for eastern Texas for the chances for tornadoes. That's why you're in a little 2% right here. And you can see with your tornado perimeters that it does start to raise up, but it gets really strong from 5 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. That's when it really starts blasting these long-lived cells all night long for eastern Texas. Then after midnight, it finally starts calming down. And you can see when you track your helicity tracks, which is wind direction change with height. If those that don't know, it's exactly what a tornado is. You can see these storms ripping across northeastern Texas and southeastern Texas come 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it carries over Louisiana with some strong long-lived cells, a lot of lightning. I showed you some strong storms that is coming Monday and Tuesday. And you will have the shear to bring them storms, but if you notice, you don't get the bad shear on these cells to about 8 and 9 o'clock at night to get your chances to get you spin up for tornadoes. And it does carry all evening long to 11 o'clock, going to southern Louisiana, going to southeastern Texas still, all the way to 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning. Very strong cells passing through. And you can see your storms do start around 6 and 7 o'clock, but it don't have the chances to get them tornadoes until you get these cells popping up from 8 o'clock at night all the way until early in the morning. It's not a big chance, but you do have some cells that is coming through with that shear, especially the one in the southeast that I showed you as it carries over into Louisiana. So just be aware, southeastern Texas, southern Louisiana. I'll show y'all in the biggest threat. And here's a look from Louisiana as you go 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night, all the way till midnight. Then the storm starts brewing through. You still have a lot of storms up here, but you don't have the lift. This group of storms down here is the ones that you want to watch as it goes down southern Louisiana all Tuesday morning. And you can see that group right here as it comes through Texas. It comes through Louisiana. You still get these storms come up here. You can see the bowing out in it, so there is some winds involved. But your chances for tornadoes is coming out of this long-lived cell as it goes across Louisiana. Very strong cell, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, very strong system passing all the way to southern Mississippi, weakening down as it goes to southern Mississippi because like I showed you, it didn't have the lift. So from central Louisiana over to southeastern Texas, I think you need to worry about severe weather in this area. And yes, Florida, these storms will come over to you Tuesday, bring some more lightning to you as they get into Mississippi as well. Then as that system comes Thursday and Friday from that system in upper Midwest, the flooding in the south, and the severe thunderstorms is coming to the south, it will reach over towards Florida once you get by Saturday, give you some more lightning over y'all as these storms passes by y'all, all the way till Sunday. And you can't see too far with the Euro, but as you go into that next storm on the 21st through the 23rd, it's still up to center U.S. But on the tail, you're getting all these lightning strikes coming down to the south. And this lightning is some strong lightning coming with these storms. The next two systems will be very strong. And I will keep you updated as we get closer to all of these. So please share this video, alert others to what's going on with the system. And the one we've been watching around the 20th, 21st, and 22nd is still showing true, still showing strong. But the one coming at the end of March is even worse. So please, I will post updates. Please pay attention to these updates, guys. But God bless every single one of you. Hope you have a very happy and a very blessed Sunday. I will keep you updated, guys. Now, a quick word and praise to our Lord. Amen. Psalm 3. Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God. For thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. Amen. And for those that don't know, Selah means think about what you just heard. Have a great day today, guys. Enjoy the weather. It is going to be nice for a little bit, so it is pretty nice outside. Just be aware of these storms coming. I will keep you updated. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it and you want me to keep giving you updates on this. I will keep you alerted. And all glory, all power, all honor does go to Yahweh, God of Jacob, our Father. All glory goes to God. Amen. Hallelujah. Have a very blessed day today. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow morning.